Well, we're now on the third Aliens Omnibus here, and we're going to be tackling a short alien story today called Mondo Pest, and this was collected in Dark Horse Comics, issues 22 to 24. And this brings back the Aliens character Mondo. Now, for those of you who don't know, Mondo was a character that showed up in the 12, cut down to 10 issue maxi series Aliens Colonial Marines. He's essentially a gun for hire to exterminate xenomorphs. He's one of the most 90s characters ever, and Mondo is awesome. So in Mondo Pest, Mondo is going after a hive of xenomorphs. He's hired to go there, and things don't really go well for Mondo. He ends up kind of befriending this woman and a child, and there's some sort of company skullduggery involved, and that's really it. Mondo's awesome. It's nice to have a fun alien story, because these aliens comics tend to be either gross, which this one has its gross moments, and I don't mind that, but I mean like gross, like dark subject matter, or just misery simulators. And I really appreciate Mondo Pest. It doesn't do that. It's just like, it doesn't take itself too seriously. It just takes it serious enough that there are stakes involved. And this wouldn't be the only Mondo story we would get. We'd end up getting Mondo Heat, which I'll get to in a little while. But Mondo Heat is also a solid story. But again, we'll wait to talk about that later. Mondo might be one of my favorite 90s, these kind of 90s, like, tough guy, edgy hero. He's not really edgy. He reminds me of Lobo to a certain extent, without some of the Lobo, like, weirdly inappropriate humor. There isn't that. It's just, he's just a dude that wears a baseball hat and annihilates xenomorphs. That's all he does. That's all he wants to do. That's just what he is. And I love it. I love every minute of it. It's just so fun. So, anyway, what would I rank Mondo Pest? I'd probably give it a solid 4.5 out of 5. It's well worth your time to check out. It's one of the better Dark Horse Comics mini alien stories, because there's a lot of bad ones of those. So I appreciate that this is pretty good. So anyway, have a nice day.